Welcome back to the GSL Code S. This is Tastes and Artosis, casting our final, actually our final best of 3 for the entire
round of 32.
Round of 32.
Yeah. Puzzle or Nada, one of them is going on to the round of 16, the other dropping way down to round 2 of Code A.
Now here's a little backstory, guys. If Nada goes out, that means it's his first time being out of Code S.
Well, he can still win back in Code S for next season.
Oh, yeah, that's true, but you know what I'm saying. Puzzle, one of the newer players as far as Code S status goes. A very, very, very good player. Our map will be dual site.
Will indeed. Let's see how this goes.
Nada is closing his eyes, kind of in a meditative state.
He wants to go on,
He's trying to achieve Nerda. Nerdvana?
Nerdvana.
Yeah, Nerdvana, maybe.
There you go.
All right. And only Nerda, only the god Nerda ever achieved Nerdvana.
Wow.
Yep. Hammered that little joke together there, Artosis.
Yeah, you're good.
All right, we have Puzzle, a very good player, occasionally consistent against Nada, literally the most consistent pro gamer of all time. Should be interesting. This is the GSL Code S. In the bottom left, we have our Protoss. His ID is Slayer's Puzzle. Right now, in the upper right, our Terran player. Both players have to be thinking only about this best of 3 right now. They have to get out. This Terran player's ID is Ojes Nada. My intros are getting crappier.
That's fine.
Oh.
Your commentary's getting better.
Oh, thank you.
All right, so dual site. It's definitely a different map. First time we've seen it today. How will it go? Nobody does know.
Nobody knows how this game is going to end. I think more than likely Nada has more fans.
Oh, no.
You know.
Yeah. Nada is one of the biggest fan favorites worldwide.
Yeah.
And in Korea. Like, Puzzle is still a relative unknown. Compared to Nada, he doesn't even exist. He's not even a speck of the universe compared to the universe itself.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
It's true. It's true.
He's not a speck in the universe.
Compared to Nada as far as fame goes. You know?
Yeah.
It's just, and it's true, man. Like, Nada has won more championships than probably Puzzle's won games on the ladder. Okay? Like, it's actually silly to any of Nada's stats. Like, you actually just can't compare anyone to. It's silly. It's silly, man. Nada can bench press Puzzle too. That's like,
yeah, well, I mean,
you want to like get technical here. Nada can solve puzzles quicker than Puzzle.
Oh my god.
He can do bigger math problems quicker. He can rip a phone book in half. And
Damn.
Puzzle can't do that. Puzzle can't rip a phone book. I saw him try. He did not even close. It was silly. Puzzle, why'd you even try that? I told him, I'm like, Puzzle, you're just... Don't do it, man. I swear, if you try and you don't get it done, I'm going to tell this story in the GSL. He's like, I can do it. I'm like, no, you can't. And he tried it, and he didn't, and here's the story.
Oh my god, it's so funny. You're so funny, Artosis.
All right, so he does have 2 gas. Could this be a Void Ray? All in. I don't know. Nada, though, has 2 gas as well.
Void Ray.
Void Ray.
Yeah, it certainly could be a Void Ray build.
Well, we're going to see in a moment.
I don't know.
Here.
When you go against Nada, I don't know what builds you're supposed to use. I mean, how do you exactly play against the most consistent pro gamer of all time?
No, I know.
I mean, the guy who...
You can do it either way. If you take risks, he's going to probably be playing safe, and if you play safe, he's going to probably out-macro you. It's pretty hard.
Yeah.
So it looks like it will be a Void Ray build, likely. Could be a Phoenix build. I don't think we see enough Phoenix builds. And the only reason I'm saying it could be a Phoenix build is because Puzzle went second gate and then the Stargate. And Void Ray builds, normally you go the Stargate and then 2 more gates. So it's just the timing of this is a little bit different than the refined builds that we've seen in the past. Now, Nada looks like he's going Banshee, so if it is a Phoenix build, this is almost like a free win if Puzzle really knows how to do it.
Oh my god. Nada's win rate on this map is 0-6.
Ouch. And
I want to like see a nerd jump
Void
through
Ray.
that hoop, that big hoop when the thing's not on.
Just gets shredded.
Damn,
to
he's
pieces.
0-6 on this map. That is shocking.
Yeah, that's pretty bad, man. I bet he wishes Keen had advanced.
I know.
He's like, I want to win on dual set already. Darn. All right, the Void Ray build against the Banshee. Void Ray is going to come out a lot slower and thus not scout the Banshee until quite late. Now, if they cross paths, the Void Ray build should come out on top. But if they do not cross paths, then the Banshee build is very likely
He's going to have no way to deal with Cloak.
Yeah, exactly. So it all comes out to, do they cross paths? Because Cloak won't be done yet.
And actually, you can see he not immediately getting a Viking saying, wait a minute.
All right, and
wait a minute.
Now he sees this here, and yeah, he's getting that Viking very smartly. The Void Ray going towards the front of the base. Now the Cloak is going to allow him to dismantle all of the ground units. The Void Ray is still going to be very scary. Great force fields.
Oh my God, that was so good.
Yeah,
and
this
the Void Ray just barely gets charged up at the last second. Oh man, I think this might be over.
It might, but the Cloak Banshee going to kill off a lot of units, and the Viking going to try to kite the Void Ray. He's got to be so careful, though. He cannot lose that Viking, because he's losing a ton of SCVs right now. Perfect choice by Puzzle, warping in a lot of Zealots to just cut through SCVs as quickly as
Zealots
possible.
deal damage so quickly. He really needs to get the Stalker up there and try to hit that Viking.
Yeah, he does! Oh, and it goes down. One more hit from the Viking on that Void Ray will do it. And look at this. Puzzle's so smart.
He's so smart.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Oh, my God! There's nothing else making. Oh!
Oh, and
my
the Void
God.
Ray goes down.
What an exchange that was.
It's so important that the Void Ray went down. Still looks like Nada's probably dead no matter what.
Yeah,
but
no, this game's over.
Oh, look at
This
that.
game is so over. All right, well, Nada is going to lose the first game here.
No big surprise.
Yep,
because
now
it
he
is
will now
dual
be
sight
0-7.
for Nada and dual sight.
GG.
You know why dual sight is such a hard map for Nada?
Why?
He can only see one thing at a time. And that faces his greatness.
Wow. Well, Puzzle, probably very relieved with that.
Yeah.
That was he only needs to win one more game. That was not a particularly stressful game. There was an interesting moment where the Viking could have turned the tide of the game, but yeah.
Yeah, it was a nice build order by Puzzle for that map. A good choice. You know, it's nice to mix in the Void Ray builds every now and then because you really catch Terran with them every now and then.
Yeah, Terrence can get caught off guard and just lose.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a DT drop, StarCraft 1. It's like, oh, they're not perfectly defended.
Yeah.
They just die.
If Nada had a different type of walling, let's say that he had, for instance, the bunker behind and two depots and a racks, that game might look different. Because then it takes longer for him to break through because the Zealots are attacking in the front and the Marines are hitting them and the bunker doesn't go down because you don't force field it because you don't have Zealots hitting it. In which case, the units all die quicker. Your Cloaked Banshee does more damage to the things like Stalkers in there. The Sentries quicker. You deal with the Void Ray a lot quicker. The whole game may have been different with a different wall-in.
Absolutely.
A funny little thing to throw in there.
Well, you know, little things do count in StarCraft, so
every little thing tastes.
You wall in a certain way, if some guy does a certain strat, you're going to be in trouble. All right. The map Nada picks Entombed Valley. Clearly this guy's favorite map.
Yeah, he's been choosing this map quite a bit. We saw before his build, and I'm sure that Puzzle was watching that game, and his build before on this map was the Quick Command Center into Banshee tank with the Raven and Marines. So will Puzzle take that into consideration? Will Nada do it again? We'll see in a minute here. Puzzle against Nada.
Here, GSL Codex.